Hey everybody, Sammy here at SFI Sports Cards, back with another video. Today is January 30th, and this video just wanted to recap some pickups, primarily over the weekend. Some stuff off eBay, but mostly a couple items from a stop at my LCS, local card shop. So let's get right into it. The first item I've got here, actually this item I've had for a couple of years. It is a portrait of Harmon Killebrew. This is from 1963, Western Oil and Fuel. I've had it for a while, but I finally got it framed, which I only spent $3 on the frame, but it still looks really good. I love how it turned out. Here we go. You know, it's not an original portrait or anything, but it still looks terrific in this black frame. Now the back side of this, well, you can't really see it, but just has a personal bio. It's got some stats on it. So really neat. I really love this picture of Killebrew. So I got that done. You know, I should have done it a lot sooner, but it's done. That's all that matters. So a cool portrait right there. Let's put this here and see how long it takes for it to fall over. Next, what do we want to look at next? Oh, I got this off eBay recently. This is a book. It's called A Legend in the Making. This basically chronicles the 1939 Yankees for this season, considered by many actually to be one of, if not the greatest team in baseball history. But that, you know, that's up for debate, obviously. But it just chronicles the season, you know, the decline of Lou Gehrig, the rise of DiMaggio. This picture here. Now, this picture is not in the book. I flipped through it. I couldn't find it. But I believe, you know, we got Bill Dickey here, Joe DiMaggio, Charlie Keller, and I believe George Selkirk. But I'm not 100%, but I think that is him. So this should be a great read. Now this team, the 39 team, this is the last year they won the World Series. This would have been 4 championships in a row. So this 39 team in the World Series, they swept the Reds. The year before, they swept the Cubs. And over the 4-year period in the World Series, they lost 3 games. And they, you know, obviously had some potent bats, but, you know, the pitching staff was stellar. They had Red Ruffing, Lefty Gomez, Monty Pearson, Spud Chandler. Had a more pivotal part in the 38 World Series, but yeah, this team was dominant, to say the least. I looked at some postseason stats for 38 and 39. The team ERA was 1.48 over 73 innings. So this will be a great read. It's not too long. You know, got some pictures in here. So that'll be a fun read. Finishing up a couple other books, so this will definitely be read in the future. So let's go to the LCS items. Picked up some sleeves, a couple bucks here, so I needed those. Found this 1984 Yankees official yearbook. You know, pretty good shape. It just has bios on the roster, upcoming roster for the season. So pretty good, pretty lengthy write-ups, to be honest. So this will be fun to flip through. You got Yogi in here. He was the manager. You got the boss. It shows executives and all that type of thing. There's a Yogi page. So this was $1, along with this one 1987 yearbook. Now, at first I thought this was a rip, but it's actually supposed to look that way. 87 was one of my favorite years following baseball. It's really when I got into like the statistics portion of the game. But it's got all the big names: Mattingly, Winfield, Randolph, Henderson. Not the greatest pitching staff. Dave Rigetti was good. But yeah, it's got some stats in here as well. Here's a cool shot. Henderson and Mattingly at the batting cage. Here's one of Piniella and Mantle. So this will be really fun to look at also. This, $1. And let's just say I got another one. This also $1. Baseball Encyclopedia. I believe this is year. Let's see the copyright. 1974 is so this would be edition. I have 69, the first one. So this will be what, the 5th edition? 6th edition? 6th. But it's got tons of stats in here. Like if you saw the 69 book I showed. Same concept. Now, I haven't really looked through this, but this was pretty neat, I saw. So this has a breakdown of stats for black, Latin, and white players up to this point. 47 to 60, 61 to 68, 69 to 73. And obviously, the white players, they have a much, much bigger sample size. But this is for batting. Not sure why they did this. I'm sure it's in the write-up here. But they also have pitching as well. There's the breakdown here. And, this is 74 edition, so they have a part here for the DH, which first year was 1973, so the year prior. So they've got a little write-up on that, the introduction of this new rule that batters in the American League will be hitting for the pitcher. So this will be awesome to go through. This is another book that was $1. I couldn't pass this up. No way. So, really neat. Hopefully they'll have more of these editions when I go back. So there's the literature. Cards. I saw plenty of Ted Williams cards there. Clemente cards. A couple Mantles. I walked in and I saw two older gentlemen sitting at a table ripping packs, so I figured, you know, this is my kind of place. But I decided to pick out a couple cards. Found this George Foster rookie card. Sides and corners a little dinged up. It looks pretty good. This is Topps, not OPG. That was a fun one to find. And as I was talking to the owner, he kind of found out that I was very interested in vintage cards. And he brought out this box from behind the counter. Had a lot of 50s Topps, a lot of 50s Bowman, 63 Fleer. And a couple hundred cards were in there. And the box was half off for each card. Except he did have a 1959 Mickey Mantle in the box. He said that was not half off. And I tried to convince him to give me a price on it half off. But either way, I wasn't going to buy it at that time. So I think he was selling it for like $1,000. But it looked in really good shape. But I did pick up this 1967 Ernie Banks. The centering's not perfect, but look at the colors that still come through on the 67 card. And 67 is one of my favorite sets. It's just so simple. Like if you look at this, you know, I think I could have, you know, designed this on Microsoft Office almost. It's like that simple of a design, but it's still looks fantastic. And I like how Ernie Banks is kind of centered in this box here. So very glad to have picked this up. I don't have too many Banks cards, so this is a start to maybe something. Post that there. And what else did I pick up? One other thing. Picked up some packs. They had a lot of good stuff as far as packs. They had boxes of a couple different years of Stadium Club, early 90s, 91, 92, 93. I think they had baseball and football, but on the shelves, they had, you know, random boxes of packs. I picked up 3 of these 97 Pacific. I did look on eBay to see if any of these packs were being sold. And I think I found a couple. They're like wanted like $13 a piece. I got these for $2 a piece. Now when he brought the box down, you know, you can look through them to pick out what packs you want. A lot of them were solid. And you know how these packs are. They kind of brick. I have worked through them. But I don't know what they're going to look like inside. But let's rip a pack here. I usually like to keep at least one for, you know, a rainy day. Let's see how long it takes me to get into this. There we go. Bottom card, we got an Alex Ochoa. So let's flip it around here. We got a Clemens. That's neat. Like I said, I don't know what kind of shape these are going to be in. If there's paper loss or not. That one looks nice. So right off the bat, we got a Clemens, and it looks pretty good. Nice. It's a good start. We got a Jeff Kent. That's pretty neat too. He might be a future Hall of Famer. This is early in his career. Started out with what? The Mets? Or no, the Blue Jays? I believe 93 is his rookie, so you guys can let me know. But yeah, these are nice cards. Next, we have a Charles Johnson, catcher for the Marlins. I remember when he played at the University of Miami. He was a big-time prospect. Always good defensively. I thought his hitting would have came through a little bit more than it did. But I think he ended up going to Colorado and had at least one big year there. We have, ladies and gentlemen, a Johnny Damon. It's early on with Kansas City. You know, he went to, Kansas City, played for Oakland, I think, for a year, Boston, the Yankees, and a few other teams after that. But I probably, to be honest, he's a Royal in my eyes. But great teammate for a lot of different teams. Next, we have a Jeff Fassero. Remember him with the Expos. Lefty. Solid and dependable. I think he might have played with the Red Sox later on in his career. We have a Mike Fetters, who was a pretty effective closer. This one's got some paper loss. Pretty cool horizontal card here. I got a couple of his rookies. With, the Angels, I think. I also like these. It got, they got some Spanish on here, so that's pretty neat. Put them there. Next, we got a Mark Loretta. Very good, contact hitter. Rarely struck out. Had some big years in San Diego, but most of his career was spent with Milwaukee. Look at this at the bottom here. We got some fraying going on. That's nice to see. Little added bonus there. Next, Rob Nen. This guy threw flames, I remember. Really good with the Marlins and really, really, really good with the San Francisco Giants. Probably their all-time best closer, in my opinion. He was really good. It's neat there. Couple more. Randy Velarde. Played with the Yankees a long time. He was playing third base with the Yankees when Ricky Henderson broke the steals record. I remember because I was watching it. Very odd to see him in a Indians uniform, but there you go. And I'm not sure who that is. Somebody with Oakland. Here we go. We have an Armando Reynoso who played I think most of his career with the Rockies. There's that high ERA coming, due to the rarefied air of Colorado at the time. And we got a last card of, two more. Tom Goodwin, the speedster. Anytime now that I see numbers 42, just looks odd to me. But, love to see it. Tom Goodwin, and one more. Oh, it's the Alex Ochoa card. We already saw that. So, as far as big names in here, I mean, not a big name, but he was really good. Probably the Damon and got the Jeff Kent. That's neat to see. But probably, you know, the Clemens is probably the best one out of this pack. But, you know, like back then when we were ripping packs, like we were glad to see like any kind of like a Roger Clemens or, you know, predating this, but like Mattingly or like we didn't care if it was didn't have refractors too many back then, but we didn't care. As long as we got someone we recognize, that's all that mattered. Neat card though, great packs. I'm not going to open anymore, but that will be for future content. Maybe I can find some cool inserts out of here, out of these packs. Rare that you see 12 cards in a pack anymore. So, had a little fun there with a pack rip. I think I've showed everything. But that was what I picked up this past weekend. Hope you liked the video. And leave some comments. I'm always up for a discussion, so let me know what you liked, and enjoy the week. Hopefully I'll be back pretty soon with some other stuff I picked up. So thanks for watching, and we'll be in touch soon. Talk to you later. Stay safe.